Here on the first page, I'm going to show you how we work the diagram for the striped part here in the middle. The video shot itself is in different colors, but don't mind that. You have the page here. We do 28 chains plus 2, so we start with 30 chains, hook 5.5, and then we go down in size as we work the stripes. Do 2 rows of double crochets in each color, you get the stripes. When you reach 71 rows, you have completed the middle part. So that's going to be like a long stripe, long, because it goes down for both sides. So that's what I'm going to show you in this video. So with a hook size 5.5 millimeters, I'm going to do 30 chains. So just start with making a small loop like this. And I'm making the assumption here that you're pretty new at crochet. So I'm just going to walk you through it slowly. So you make 30 chains. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get these chains very even because every time I make a chain, I just grab the work and just give it a small pad or squeeze. So you do this till you have 30. So I did 30, and then I'm going to change a full hook size down to 4.5. Then I'm just going to zoom in here, get a little closer to the camera. I'm going to turn my work, look for the bumps on the back. Got one bump there, another bump here. So I'm just going to count 1, 2, 3, and in the 4th, I'm going to stitch a double crochet. Then just continue like that all the way down. Get the back, the bump on the back, not the front, but on the back, get the bump. And just make double crochets all the way down. To the end. Now your work looks like this. And keep going. So right here at the end, I'm just going to do the last double crochet, and I'm going to turn my work and do 3 chains, turn my work, skip the first double crochet, and just work your double crochet into the double crochet. Just need a little yarn. I'll show you up close. Yarn over, and you go through that V up here and all the way through like that, and just continue to the end, and I'll show you how to change the color of yarn. I got so preoccupied with the crochet that I almost forgot what I was talking about. So let's just keep going to the end. So now I have arrived here at the end, and I am now 2 stitches from finishing this row. I'm just going to show you how to finish the row and how to change color. So this is the last double crochet, which is a full double crochet. And here you have those 3 chains that we skipped. You want to get into the top of those 3 chains in order to get a straight edge. You do that like this. Then you crochet once, and when you have 2 stitches left on your hook, just put your work down. And I'm just gonna get my new color. And if you do prefer to tie a knot, I prefer that because then I have the right tension in my yarn as I continue. So just leave those 2, the yarn that you were working and the tail. I'm picking up the new color and my work. And then it looks like this. We just pull through like that. I'm just going to give it a little tug and a stretch. And your stitch looks like this. It is slightly messy. I'm sorry. Oh, I just did a chain. I'm just going to reverse that. It looks like this. And then you do 3 chains. And these 3 chains, as we did them down here, these 3 chains count as a stitch. So turn your work and you have your double crochet out here. Yeah, it's messy with the colors and everything. So you skip that first stitch up here and you work into the second stitch. So yarn over, skip the first and work into the second stitch. And that's basically how you change the colors of the bag, or this first part of the bag. So I'm just going to crochet all the way down here, turn around and come all the way back, and then we're just going to look at how to change the color again. So you can work, you don't have to weave it in, because you can just weave it in when we do the second part, but we're going to get to that. So I'm approaching the finish line, so to speak, and I'm just gonna finish the last double crochet like that. Then we have the 3 chains out here, and we want to get into the top of those 3 chains. I'm just going to pull through the top like that and through once. And I'm going to take the second color here and put in front of my work like that, and pick up the first color, the old color, so to speak. Just put your fingers, I'm like holding all the cloth there, or the work that you've done, then pull all the way up and make a chain. The reason why I'm doing that is that you get approximately the tension you have here. Just feel and see if it's too tight or too loose, but just see if you can get it approximately. So I'm just going to tighten this tail that we are now leaving behind. We did the first chain, and then I'm going to do the second and the third, like that. And I'm going to turn my work. And then I'm going to keep going. So we skip the first double crochet because these 3 chains count as a stitch. Basically, you just keep going, doing the stripes. Like I've shown you here. And just keep going and combining them. I'm just gonna do a lot of them, and I'm just gonna come back and tell you how many and the approximate measurements of them, so you get the proportions of the bag right.